America held its breath. The 2024 election was a nail-biter, a political thriller with the highest of stakes. Donald Trump, the comeback kid, faced off against Kamala Harris, hoping to make history as the first female president. Every poll seemed to contradict the next. Pundits were rendered speechless, well, almost. The nation was on edge, more divided than ever. Then, the results rolled in. State by state, the electoral map painted a picture of a nation split down the middle. When the dust settled, it was Trump, defying the odds and predictions, who emerged victorious. The man who had been impeached twice, who had faced a constant barrage of scandals and investigations, was back in the White House. This victory, however, wasn't just about red versus blue. It wasn't just about policy disagreements or differing visions for the future. This was about something deeper, something more fundamental to the very soul of America. It was about whether a president should be held accountable for potential wrongdoings, or whether the power of the office provided a shield, a get-out-of-jail-free card. Let's be clear, Donald Trump wasn't just your average president facing a few disgruntled critics. This was a man with more baggage than a Samsonite factory. He entered the White House with a cloud of suspicion already hanging over him, and things didn't exactly improve from there. There were the allegations of obstruction of justice stemming from the Mueller investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. There were the hush money payments to adult film stars, the questionable business dealings, the emoluments clause violations. The list goes on. And let's not forget the 2 impeachments, a feat no other president in U.S. history has achieved. Not exactly the kind of record you want to set. Here's the thing about being the leader of the free world. It comes with some pretty sweet perks. Air Force One, a team of chefs at your beck and call, and, oh yeah, a possible immunity shield from prosecution. The idea is that a sitting president shouldn't be bogged down with legal troubles while trying to run the country. Makes sense, right? Well, it depends on who you ask. Some legal scholars argue that the president enjoys absolute immunity while in office, meaning they can't be charged with any crimes no matter how egregious. Others say the immunity is more limited, applying only to civil cases or actions taken in their official capacity as president. It's a debate that has raged for decades with no clear consensus. Section 4, Justice Delayed or Justice Denied, the impact of a second term. With Trump back in the Oval Office, the question of whether he'll face legal consequences for his actions takes on a whole new urgency. His supporters, of course, see this victory as a vindication, proof that the American people stand behind him, legal woes be damned. His critics, on the other hand, worry that this second term will be used to further obstruct justice, to pardon himself or his cronies, and to cement his grip on power. The Justice Department, under a potential Trump-appointed Attorney General, faces a monumental task. Do they pursue investigations into the former and now current president, risking further division and accusations of a witch hunt? Or do they back down, potentially setting a dangerous precedent that the president is above the law? Section 5, a country grappling with uncertainty and division. One thing is certain, America is a nation deeply divided, more so than at any point in recent memory. Trump's victory has only exacerbated these divisions, leaving many wondering if the country can ever truly heal. The political rhetoric has become toxic, fueled by misinformation, distrust, and outright hatred. The very foundations of American democracy, the peaceful transfer of power, the rule of law, the sanctity of free and fair elections, are being tested like never before. The world watches with bated breath, wondering if the shining city upon a hill can withstand this internal storm. Section 6, the future of American democracy, a crossroads of hope and fear. As Trump embarks on his second term, the future remains uncertain. Will he use this opportunity to unite the country, to address the very real concerns of those who voted for him, to heal the wounds that divide us? Or will he double down on the divisive rhetoric, the attacks on his opponents, the erosion of democratic norms? The answer, of course, remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, the stakes have never been higher. The future of American democracy, and indeed the very soul of the nation, hangs in the balance.